Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. This is Ramsey Fashion Home. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment to this video. So today I will be teaching you how to make a prayer dress. This lace edge prayer dress is a very common prayer dress that you always see everywhere, especially during Salah or Jumat period. So you need 2.5 trousers to do this prayer dress. So this is 2.5 trousers now. It has been folded into 4. You fold your 2.5 trousers into 4 as seen. So I've folded it into 4. Some people use 3.5. So some people use 3 trousers. But to manage your fabric, you can easily use 2.5 trousers if you can follow the strategy that I want to teach you here. So that is the neckline. The neckline I'm using is 4 inches because it's for adults. If it is for kids, you will use 2.5 by 2 inches, but this one is for adults. I'm using 4 inches by 3 inches, so the neck depth is 3 inches. Then this cuff ruler is a lifesaver. I love it so much. You need to get one. You need to get one of this cuff ruler. It's very useful. So when I'm done with the neck depth, I want to proceed to the shoulder now. I measure the shoulder to confirm if the leftover will be enough for the sleeve. So with the measurement of the lace edge, is going to be enough for our sleeve. So once that side is enough for your sleeve, the body is where you cut out the leftover that you will use for your hijab. You know, there is attached hijab at the body. So in order to get a proper measurement for the body, if the person is a very chubby person, you can use 15 inches for where I marked from the front to that edge. You measure 15 inches. So the remaining leftover is where you will extend your sleeve. I hope you can see the way I am doing it now. Where I dot at that part before I come down to the other part at the front is 15 inches. But if the person is a slim person, you can just use 13 inches for this wideness. You can use 13 inches, you can use 12 inches for the wideness, or probably take the person's measurements. You can take your customer's measurements in order to get a proper body measurement. But remember that this type of prayer dress is always free, so that is why I'm giving you a standard measurement to use for someone that is fat and someone that is slim. So that is it. Now this is the body. So the leftover that I'm going to remove from this sleeve part is what I will be using for the hijab. That is what I'm saying, that you don't need to buy 3 trousers. But if you are a beginner and you know that you cannot manage the fabric, then you can go for 3 trousers. So here is it. Now I want to cut out the front. Don't forget, I offer online classes for people based on hijab making, based on abaya making, and my video is very explanatory, as you can see. Then I sell lycra material also at affordable price for my students that wish to practice what they are learning in my group. So you can buy your lycra from me, then you can also join my hijab class and abaya class. I teach people on how to make turbans too. So you can contact me through my number is 07069529948. So this is the body at the end of the day. This is the body shape. This is what it brings us at the end of the day. So what I'll now do right now is to cut the hijab. You know, there's many hijab at the neck part. So what I will do right now is to separate this and cut the hijab. Don't forget to slant your shoulder by 1 inch. You slant your shoulder by 1 inch as seen, so that it will rest well on your shoulder. So right now I want to cut the hijab. Don't forget, this is Ramsey Fashion Home, teaching you how to make a prayer dress with lace edge. So I want to cut my hijab now. I'm making use of the leftover here. It has been folded into 2. Then the wideness of my hijab is 16 inches. This is the upper part. I use 13 inches for the wideness of the upper part. The length of the hijab is 16 inches, while the width is also 16 inches. So the head circumference is 13 inches. Then I use my curve ruler to connect the line together. That is why I said you need to get this cuff ruler. I think it's 2,000 naira and it's very useful. So this is it now. I want to take my proper measurements now. So I get to know that I made a mistake there, so I need to reduce the length so that it will not be too buggy at the neck part. You make sure that when you are doing your own, the down part is wider than the head circumference. Head circumference is 13, while the down part, the wideness, is 16. So to get this method, you need to fold your fabric by 16 inches. Then you will now remove, you will measure out 13 inches for the circumference and slant down to the 16 inches. You will not say, okay, the circumference is 13, let me measure 13. No, you will not be able to achieve a wide body at the end of the day. So your folding should be 16 inches. You cut out your head circumference 13 inches, then you slant the remaining one so that you can maintain the length. So I want to cut the hoodie now. The length of my hoodie is according to the length of the hijab that I want to use. So if you are cutting your hoodie should not be shorter than the hijab. It will affect each other. So it's either the hoodie is longer than the hijab or should be the same length with your hijab. So the length of the hoodie I'm using is 16 inches like the hijab, while the wideness is 14 inches. So the wideness of my hoodie is 14 inches. This is how to cut your hoodie. The fabric has been folded into two now. This is the back part, the one that I want to use my curve ruler to bring out. That's the back part. You use your curve ruler to curve it out as seen. You curve it out, then straight it down. So this is my hoodie now. Don't forget I said I sell lycra material at affordable price, good texture for you to practice all the hijabs that I will be teaching you in my hijab class. And you can also join all these classes as well. They are affordable, well explanatory, and you will enjoy the class. So I want to start joining my prayer dress now. That is the shoulder. You join the first shoulder as seen. I hope you can see that it's just as if you are joining your boo gown. So I want to join my first shoulder now, then I will join the other shoulder as well. If you want to message me on WhatsApp, maybe for you to join my class, or you want to ask questions if you didn't understand this video, you can write down my numbers. It's 07069529948. That is my WhatsApp line. So you can message me directly if there is anything you want to ask from me. So the other shoulder as well, that is what I want to join now. I hope you can see the way I am doing the joining. You have to do it one after the other. Manage your fabric. But if you know, as I've said earlier, that you cannot manage your fabric or you are a beginner, then you should go for 3 trousers so that you will not make a mistake. But as a beginner, and you can also follow the way I do, the way I cut my own, then you can go for the 2.5 trousers. So I'm done with the joining of the shoulder now. I hope you're enjoying my class. If you're enjoying this class, don't forget to like and share this video. So we are done with the shoulder part. Then you take your lace edge. You take your lace edge. This is the sleeve now. Then you attach it. See the way I want to do it now. Then you top stitch it on top of the on top of your sleeve. So this is how you put it. It's not that you will sew it as if you want to join it together. No, you top stitch on top of that sleeve so that the lace edge will be showing. The full lace edge will be showing as seen. This is how you do the other side also. So when you are done with that, then you do your final closure. You do your final closure as seen. I want to do my final closure now. I want to do my final closure. So thanks for watching. This is Ramsey Fashion Home. What I want to teach you right now is how to attach the hijab. You need to learn how to attach the hijab also. So what we are left with now is how to attach the hijab. This is the body of the prayer dress now. So this is the process of attaching the hijab. First thing I'm doing right now is to attach the cape to the body of the hijab. You center the middle of the hijab, then you attach your cape. You attach your cape as seen. I hope you can see it now. This is it now. That circumference is the 13 inches that I'm talking about. Then the wideness of the body is 16 inches. You will notice that neck part is smaller than the down part. The down part is wider, so that down part is 16 inches. That is why I said you should fold your fabric by that 16 inches. Don't fold it by 13 inches, or you will not be able to achieve a wide down part. So this is it now. The hijab is ready. See the hijab. You center the middle at the back. Then the middle of the hijab, you attach the middle of the hijab to the front of the prayer dress. The front of the hijab will be attached to the front of the prayer dress, while the back will be attached to the back, so that when you are sewing, it will not be shifting and there won't be misplacement of the shape. This is our hoodie. You all know how to join hoodie, but if you don't know it, this is how to join it. Your sewing will pass through. Don't forget your sewing will pass through that cuff part. It's not compulsory you add hoodie. Some people don't add hoodie to their own. The hijab is okay, but in a situation whereby you want to add hoodie, that is why I am teaching you both at the same time. Now it's not compulsory you add this. You can use only the hijab, then attach it. So I am trying to tape the edges of the hoodie now. So that is what I'm doing here, taping the edge of the hoodie. You tape it gently. So I'm done with that now. Then this is how my hoodie comes out. This is what the hoodie looks like at the end of the day. Then you pick your hoodie and the hijab, you attach both together at the down part only. That is the middle of the hoodie. Then the middle of the hijab also, you attach both together. That is what I'm doing now. Both hoodie and the hijab will firstly attach together before you attach it to the body of your prayer dress. Then mind you, I said it's not compulsory you add hoodie. You can only use the hijab only. Most people use hijab only. So this is the final result at the end of the day. This is the final result. Both hijab and the hoodie has been attached together. So what I will do right now is to attach it to the body of the prayer dress. I have explained the way you attach it. You pick the back of the hijab, then you pick the back of your prayer dress. You start your sewing from there. Then you go to the front of the hijab and the front of your prayer dress. You will use a sewing to hold it down there. You hold it down. Then you will start sewing so that the front will not fall to the side. You have to notch both sides. Use your machine to attach it down. You use machine to stitch it down before sewing, so that front will not be at the back will not shift to the front. So you need to do it that way. So this is the final result at the end of the day. Thanks for watching. This is Ramsey Fashion Home. If you're enjoying this video, kindly comment, like and share my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more free and interesting video like this. And if you want to join my classes, you can save my number, message me on WhatsApp, or if you want to buy material. Assalamu alaikum sisters. It's 07069529948. That is my direct WhatsApp number. So this is the final results.